What is it about hip hop that's so different? Is it the beats, the sound of the bass in the boombox, or maybe it's the way you flow or what you say? It could be the moves that grooves help create and your influence to a wide range of people. What is it? The change hip hop has made from DJing, beatboxing, MCing, and graffiti, the one thing we forgot is knowledge. The foundation, the techniques, the way artists turned into activists standing up for everything they believed in. Creative geniuses, lyrically telling their knowledge throughout all struggles. Even though it has changed so much, it's important to never forget where it all began. Since the beginning, hip-hop has been an influential culture. The sick rhymes and hot beats kept the music at the top of everybody's list. The Cool Mo D's and Big Daddy Kane's had everybody hyped. Even Ice Cube, Snoop, Jay, and Dre. 4 out of 5 elements are still evident in hip-hop, but the big question is, where has the most important one went? Knowledge. I say it has to do with the mindset of hip-hop in our generation today. Getting money, they did that, but they also showed off their craft while getting it. Now all that matters is money, cash, hoes, drugs, and being a gangster. What about educating? Is the knowledge gone for good? Well, we decided to find out what some of our peers and fellow hip-hop fans thought. So my first question would be, what are the 5 elements of hip-hop to your knowledge?
What do you mean by 5 elements?
The five elements of hip-hop, the 5 elements that hip-hop is basically based on.
What's the other 2?
That's a hard. I don't put them in a category. Like when you say 5 elements, would you give me an example by what you mean?
Like DJing. I just gave you one element.
Like DJing?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's one of the elements.
Okay.
We're here to help you if you don't know.
I know.
Knowledge is power.
So DJing is a 5 element?
That's
element?
one of the 5 elements.
Well, let's enlighten
So what do
her.
you think about,
Okay.
all right, let me ask you, what do you think about hip-hop? What's your definition of hip-hop? And
Okay, well, my definition is basically what hip-hop was back in the day is not what it is now. Back in the day, it was basically you was listening to the words and everything. Now it's like people, in order to be hip-hop, you have to have butt-naked girls, females that girls want to be, and stuff. Like, it's not about the words, it's just basically beats. Like, all you hear is sounds. You don't hear words, you don't listen to the words. Back in the day when people was rapping and doing hip-hop, you would listen, it's like poetry. Like, when you listen to it, you'd be like, oh, I understand what they're saying.
Absolutely.
They didn't have to have females in order for you to listen to the words. You just listen to what they spoke. Now it's just like, in order to listen to it, you have to have the sounds, the beats. It's no words. They just, like, you have a video and it's no words, it's just beats. That's what I feel like. It's different for what it was like.
that's absolutely right. So what would you say, what question should I ask next? What would you say, you answered the second question I was going to give you. That's, what do you think hip-hop is from then and now? So you answered that. So the most important element is actually knowledge. And you got to that, how the knowledge, is not in hip-hop anymore.
Back in the day, for you to be a rapper, you actually had to be talented. Like, you had to, your rhyme, everything had to be on point. Now it's like everybody wants to be a rapper. Like,
Yeah.
people who can't even rap, they just get money because they look like rappers. They can make beats and they like that, like Trinidad James. What, like, what, like Waka Flocka, like, come on, like, people like that, they're not rappers, but they look like rappers, they get the pay, they do all that sounds, and people just be like, oh, because, come on.
What are the 5 elements of hip-hop?
No, I said you got to the lyrics and then the motion.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2.
No, but do you know the 5 elements of hip-hop?
The 5 elements?
Yeah.
Probably a beginning, a middle, an end, and
No, sir.
3 more.
The 5 elements are DJing, MCing, b-boying, graffiti, and knowledge. So with knowing that, how do you feel like hip-hop has changed from the beginning of hip-hop to now as far as all those elements?
Am I on an interview?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that 5?
How has it changed? It's a thread. The only thing that's really changed are the electronics. Because the story has to be the story, and there's always a good story, a strong story at the bottom of everything.
Okay.
Because you have to engage your audience. And then whether it's timbales or pungas or whatever, you add your beat.
Okay. So,
Okay.
so what would you say your top 5 favorite rappers are
My
of all
top
time?
5 right off the bat would have to be, I know it's old, but
Dead or Alive.
Public Enemy.
Yes.
Public Enemy. Ice Cube. Def Jam. And I would have to say Is Kanye considered to be a rapper?
Yes.
So that would be another one.
He said Kanye is considered to be a rapper.
And then the last one would be, I don't know, is Timberlake a rapper?
Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
He's a singer, but...
He smooths it out, so I have to ask.
Okay, what are the 5 elements of hip-hop?
The 5 elements of hip-hop to me would be DJing, MCing, b-boy, graffiti, I don't know the other one.
What would you say that KRS-One and Marley Marl in their heyday, what did they exhibit? What did they give as far as one of those elements?
Oh, they were smarter, yeah. Like they
I'm
it
looking
was
for one
wordplay
word.
with them. It was I don't know. They told stories, and they were yeah. Like
What
they
kind
had
of
more
stories?
knowledge.
What kind of stories?
They told like just like a regular day type like you can. I guess you can relate more to what they said.
What is your definition of hip-hop?
My definition of hip hop, yeah, I mean, my definition of hip hop is pitting all those 5 elements together into one. I mean, that's what I think hip hop is. Like hip hop, like I don't know, it isn't just rap. It's a culture. So you can't like say hip hop is Jay-Z, hip hop is Biggie. You gotta say hip hop is art. Hip hop is music, style.
Hip hop is fashion.
Yeah, fashion.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
We live it. We eat, sleep, and drink hip hop.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So do you think the artists today portray all of those elements of hip-hop?
No, I think they portray the fashion part, and I think they portray the rapping, but I don't think they could like portray like graffiti art and such things like that. So no, I don't really think they portray that at all.
Okay. So what about you?
I
What
feel
do you
like
think?
certain rappers do that, but they more underground. You know, the more
Yeah,
exposed
the more,
commercial artists,
yeah, the less hip-hop.
they don't really, keep the roots of the 5 elements going. They only take partial. But the underground rappers who really don't get as much commercial airplay as the rest of them, some of them,
So is your definition of hip-hop the same as his? What's your definition of
Yeah,
hip-hop?
it's the same thing. I just think it's a culture, it's a lifestyle. It's more than just music. It's every day. It's the grind, the struggle. It's everything. That's hip hop.
Okay. Thank you guys.
The questions at the same time of day.
Okay.
Freestyle just a little
What are the 5 elements of hip-hop?
And I want to stay quick. Graffiti, free flowing, freestyling, staying open. And you know, music being potent. And you know, clothes and fashion on it. And you know, all the shit. Be fun, be cake quick. Dang, I think that's full legit. What's the fit? What's the fit? Feeling good, feeling great. How you feeling? Morgan
The
State.
5th element is knowledge.
Oh,
So looking at hip-hop today and from the past, do you think that they portray knowledge nowadays in hip-hop from the start of hip-hop?
well. Knowledge is the key. They just want to see how they gonna be in the club like G's, and they want to throw G's, and they want to throw grams, and they want to smoke grams, and they want to be the man, but they never have a plan, and they be killing them like Taliban. Nah, not Taliban. One you want to see, and they talking contraband, and they never going to see, and they just throwing bands. I be like, knowledge is the key today, and you want to go and be, and you gotta get cake, and you gotta go and get generational wealth, and gotta go be here, and gotta be like stealth, man. I just be like killing them, killing them, killing them, killing them. Nah, cause I ain't really feeling them. Knowledge is the key, and they never really building it. Killing it, killing it.
See, now that right there, that's art.
That's hip hop.
Creativity, that's hip-hop.
He is hip